Good morning. In this video, I am going to give an overview about microgrid. We are all familiar about distributed energy resources. Energy obtained from a photovoltaic system, that is a solar power plant, or energy obtained from a windmill, or the energy obtained from a biogas plant. All these things can be considered as distributed energy resources. The interconnection of loads and distributed energy resources can be called as microgrid. Microgrid is a controllable and can be operated within the regulatory norms of an electrical grid. If you take up the size of a microgrid, it can range from 100 kilowatts to several megawatts. I heard about a microgrid that had a maximum power capacity of 40 megawatts. If we think about the benefits of a microgrid, it can enhance the stability, right? And it can act as a standby unit for an electrical grid. And in case if there is a need for recovery, like microgrid can come to the help, and it can improve the system, the grid system, and this is well suited for organizations, then for community centers and all. If we have a population of more than 400 people, 400 people or 4,000 people, right, we can go with a microgrid. And this is well suited for residential also. We can have residential microgrids, community microgrids, and military microgrids also. The main issue with the microgrid is the cost of each unit, the cost incurred for setting up each unit, it varies. It is not the same. And there are a lot of financial hurdles and taxation issues, right, that is prevailing. Okay, right. So that is why people are not coming forward to install or to deploy a microgrid. That's the main issues. Because if you take up the taxation policy for solar, it is different. The taxation policy for windmill, it is totally different. So you don't have a commonality in the taxation policies, and that is why people are not coming forward to implement a microgrid. Like residential units, for the residential units, we can set up a PV system, a small windmill, and biogas also, right, to sustain the power requirement of one residential unit. So you can form a macro grid, and similarly when the power generation is more, the collection of macro grids, right, can form a microgrid, and it can foster the power requirement. And power is essential. We all know that power is very essential. And if there is an outage of power, it will affect our country's economy. So as responsible citizens of this country, we should, every home should have a microgrid unit or a macrogrid unit to sustain the power requirement. Thank you.